Hello everyone, I'm Kevin Hen.
I'm Canada 49.
And we're back to Danganronpa 3. Uh, Despair episode 3.
Zetsubo Hen.
Yes. Anyways, you ready?
Yep. 3, 2, 1, go.
Alrighty. Let's do this. Somehow passes specifically bet all the characters from the second game. Still love Nakamura there. Nakafuyuhiko in that picture just doesn't do anything, he just kind of stands there.
Yes.
Everybody goes to school with a bunch of, like, blue people.
Yes. Bunch of
Humans.
Smurfs.
I love random second game music.
Yes. It's the muffled version.
What the hell would they let an actual gangster into the school?
He's technically the best at being a gangster.
Sure, but you think they'd be a little more picky about, like, who'd invite?
That's true.
Oh, hello.
Yep.
Oh, I guess that's the other friend then.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're like translucent too. Why were they translucent? How are you talented at being a gangster, anyways?
He kills lots of people.
Again, why would you want somebody like that in your school?
He's the best at what he does. And that's the only criteria that you need to get in the school.
Then again, they are shady as fuck, so.
This fills me with so much life.
Yes. We're still here, by the way.
What?
So we're still here, by the way.
Yes. I'm just loving, enjoying seeing my wife.
Yes.
My wife and her husband.
Hey, you can't get involved in this though. Was she the one who like killed her, or like? Because I don't actually remember what happened.
Natsumi kills Sato.
Is that how it happened? Not the other way around.
I think. Actually, I don't remember. I think Sato kills her.
I don't know, even the cops are translucent. Okay.
Yes, that's a killer.
Alternatively, I am, since I knew exactly how to do it.
Yes.
Why does this side have the pink blood and the other one has like regular red blood?
It's supposed to be more realistic.
Maybe. But it's not Danganronpa that way. She bludgeoned herself with a swimsuit full of fish tank grapple.
Yeah, that's just normal, part of the course.
I mean, how else would you do it?
I know.
No, that's wrong. Well done. You're gonna regret saying that.
It's this guy's fault.
Yeah. It's sad that this guy lives because he would totally have gotten killed.
Yes.
Like if he wasn't in the future part. Because it's the same guy, right?
That's the same guy, yeah. That's the guy that's, like, trying to kill everyone.
Hello, this song.
Then why are you exacerbating it?
He totally pushed him down the wrong path.
No, he did. It's all his fault.
Yeah, I mean, like, I vaguely get what you were trying to do then,
But,
but
like, you failed so bad. But clearly he didn't. Oh? Oh.
he's gone off the deep end. Also, I've been thinking she must die in this because there would be no reason why else they would put her with the others.
Yeah.
Because clearly they needed her to be there because they would, like... I don't know if they would remember that, but, like, she was clearly there in their class, so... That joke got lost on you people. I was motioning out.
He was motioning your titties.
Also, don't tell me that he's the... If she does die, don't tell me he's the one who kills her. Like, at least don't go that far with it. Is the other side a plan to, like, get rid of all the people who were involved with this plan? Is that the real thing that's going on?
Maybe. I wouldn't mind that. And, like, okay, here's the thing. Like, I think that this is really screwed up because the teachers, like, seems like she really cares about the students, but in the end, I don't think she gives a single shit about them.
Yeah.
And it's really her fault that, like, things happen because, like, they're gonna find out that she didn't really care, or maybe she grows to care about them. But, like, the fact that, like,
I don't know if she's bad news necessarily.
No,
but, like,
but I don't really like how she's like, oh well, you know, like she keeps herself in an arm's length. I don't know. Like I know that that's probably going to change, and she's dead anyway, so what's it matter? But like,
yeah, I don't know.
This is just so shady. It's all so shady.
If there's anything I don't like is the fact that they're tying some of these characters together that like were not stated to have been tied together, because they're now tying in Hajime to the whole like the murder case within the school thing.
Yeah, and he was never a part of that.
I don't know if I care for that. I don't like. I know what I'm about to say, and I know you're gonna you're gonna be like, no, how dare you say that? No, I don't know if I'm entirely like a fan of the fact that they're like that he and real Chiaki are like super good friends.
Why?
Because it seems kind of weird that they would be.
Why not?
I don't know.
No.
Like it's that kind of thing where with like a prequel where like you have established characters and like there's that need to like tie everything neatly together.
I think Hajime kind of had the teetering between hope and despair thing, and I can see why they would use the murder as a catalyst for him to want to have talent. I can see why that would all tie in.
And
they were all in the same class, so that I buy.
That's true, but I feel
him being friends with Kuzuru is a little bit iffy, but like him being involved in it makes sense because that was his class. Two of his classmates died.
I guess so, but like, was it even implied that they were in the same class though?
Yeah, there's only one reserve course class. Right?
No, I don't think so, because it was like that is a really big ass building to only have one class in.
Well, anyway,
and there were thousands of students.
They were in the same class.
Okay, I guess so.
They sat next to each other, or like behind each other, or something.
When was this stated?
It wasn't stated. It was shown. She sat next to him in class.
In this, yes.
Yes.
But I'm saying no. Okay, but that's the problem. I'm saying like it's still kind of like. I don't know why they tied him into this.
Well, I see why they would make him relevant to this if they were going to show it, because it's a part of it's the thing that makes everything start going south.
I guess.
And to have him totally be removed from it would be kind of weird. Because he's a character in this. He needs to it just kind of happens. Like, that would be weird. Like, he's just a bystander to the whole thing. Like, that would just be kind of odd.
But wasn't that the point, though, that he was basically just a bystander?
Yes, but they're trying to give somewhat of an explanation as to why he did this. Because the whole point is they're showing everyone falling into despair, and that's his reason.
I guess so.
So it's not just him being like, oh, I want talent. It's, hey, this guy made me mad, and now I want talent because it's, whatever.
That's true, but I don't know why they had to tie that into the murder plot, is what I'm saying.
Because what else would they do?
I don't know, but, like, they're writers. They can come up with something.
True, but, like, the plot point was already there.
I know, but I don't know if I care for it. But that's my opinion against yours, so we're just gonna stop here before we get into it.
We're gonna actually get into a fight, yes.
Okay, well, whatever. We're gonna end it here.
Yeah, no, I just feel like that's a weird complaint.
I guess, but I don't know. Like, that's the thing that like prequels and stuff like to do, is where they like everything like ties together. Like, you have the elements that exist, and there's just like fear of like introducing anything new. Do you know what I know why, because I mean that means like it's weird that like it doesn't show up again, or like it has to be gone, but like
I don't know, I just think that if they were gonna do this, they should have mentioned Hajime being relevant in the game.
Yes, no, that's my problem.
Is that okay? Well, if that's your problem, I agree, but I don't mind
because clearly, like, it played a major role in his character, and like,
I don't mind
in this.
I don't mind this as a retcon, but if they were gonna do this, they probably should have done it in the game. They clearly didn't.
No, like, he wasn't even mentioned as like even remotely being relevant to this whole thing.
Ironically, Ibuki and Hiyoko and Mikan have nothing to do with this.
They didn't even like show up.
No.
They didn't even show up.
So that's like kind of a weird retcon, yeah.
So, like, I don't know if, like... Because I'm sure...
But, like, Hajime needed an arc, and that plot point was there. So I see why they did this.
You could have had, like, any other plot point you wanted for this, basically. Like, I don't know why it had to be this one, which
because it was already there.
I know, but I feel like that's lazy writing.
True, but I probably would have done this as well if I were the writer, because,
I
hey,
like... You, but...
Well, no, because like you do what you want, and I just write it. Okay. But like I don't make the choices. But if I personally like looked at this story, I'd be like, well, that's there. I'll just put him in there, because that just makes sense to me. Like, sure, now it's kind of retconned a little bit, but, like, that does make sense. It was there. Why have another separate conflict just for him when that one already exists, and it has to do with reserve students who he is a part of?
See, that's the thing. I didn't even know that, like, the other two were necessarily reserve students.
Yeah, no, they were stated to be reserve students. Sato.
Were they?
Yeah, Sato and What's-Her-Face were reserve students. They were stated to be reserve students in the game.
Oh, I don't remember that even.
No, they were stated to be reserve students. The only thing that was changed was Hajime's involvement.
Okay.
And Mikan and Hiyoko and Ibuki's non-involvement.
Non-involvement. Okay.
I'm assuming that the way that it played out in the weird game still went the same, so that's why they didn't bother showing it on screen.
I guess so, but like...
But, like, Ibuki and them weren't even stated to be friends with Sato as well, just Mahiru.
Yeah, I don't know, it's just, like... I get what they were... Look, here's the thing, I get what they were doing, I just didn't really care for it.
Yeah. I mean, like, he needed an arc, and there was a tragic event right there, and it had somewhat to do with him, so they just changed it a little bit. That's
yeah,
fine.
but, like, I don't feel like this whole argument even had anything necessarily to do with the fact, like, I don't know why it involved the, like, oh, you're powerless, therefore, like, stuff, like... I don't know why necessarily, like, that tied into this.
What ass face coming in and yelling at him, basically. That's what it culminated to. They could have just had that scene and not have him been involved as deeply, but...
I know, but that's not what I was saying. I was saying that, like... I don't know why, like... Like, I never got the impression that the argument that went on with these characters in the other game... like, boiled down to, we are powerless, therefore, like, we suck, or we, like...
I forget why...
Because they never stated the reason, is the thing.
No, they did state why What's-Her-Face got killed. They did state it, but I can't remember. I think it was just bullying.
Yeah, but it wasn't, like...
It wasn't talent bullying, but it needed to be something to do with talent because of Hajime.
And if anything, the talent bullying was the other way around, so what the fuck happened here? So I feel like what they did with this, like, I see why they did it, because as you said, it was there and they needed a thing, but I don't think they made the right choice with this.
No, it feels extremely arbitrary, and
that's my whole problem with it.
Like, we all know Hajime is gonna make this choice, and I guess they did this for like emotional.
Well, we
stuff.
we do know that he's making, because it's pretty clearly stated at the end of the episode that he's like.
Yeah, but like, you know, like, there's like the choice there, imaginary choice. I don't know. I feel like if it was just, I feel like, I don't know. I like the parts with him and Chiaki though, like, not just for obvious reasons.
No, okay. Here's my rewrite for this episode. I know you're gonna hate me for saying this because I'm gonna say something terrible, but like, I wish something had happened to her that caused him to do this.
That would have made more sense.
If they're gonna be friends in this, because now basically he's just gonna like abandon her, and it's gonna be like, I don't know how they're gonna resolve that one.
No, I see that. I disagree. I don't want anything to happen to her.
No, okay, no, I'm not saying I want anything to happen to her, but that would be a better reason than this.
Let's pretend that, like, Gangster Girl killed Chiaki or something. Like, that
for example,
that would have been...
Because, see, the thing is that now, like, the thing that his choice hinged on was basically, like, this murder.
Like, two girls he had no relation to. He had,
basically, yeah.
He had two conversations with Gangster Girl, and then she died.
So I'm saying that, like, if something would happen to Chiaki, like, at least that would have an impact on him.
Because, like...
And I feel like this wouldn't have as much of an impact on him as it did.
This is especially dumb, because the stupid green-haired guy... is like, oh, this concerns something to do with a main course student. Mahiru has nothing to do with this, and so do the other girls. They have absolutely nothing to do with this.
No, like, see, so
like, the girl is the brother of the ultimate, sure, but Sato was no one, so he should be able to ask questions about this, because this is basically exclusively a reserve course problem.
Yeah, like, I don't know.
Like, his logic in denying him information doesn't fucking mean anything either.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. I just, like, I feel like the fact that, like, they use this plot point is a bit contrived, and then the fact that, like, now the Chiaki plot line seems to, like, maybe not even go anywhere. I feel like that, like, I feel like they dropped two balls instead of, like...
See, because
the
I just don't
opposite
want
of
anything.
dropping
I just
a
don't
ball.
want anything to happen to her. But
I know,
like,
but like I feel like something's gonna happen anyway, so I feel like they might as well just have done it here instead of to like push him into this whole thing.
yeah.
Then like them just
Because now he just had
killing her
one
off
bad
arbitrarily.
conversation with this dude, and then now he's just disregarding all the advice that Chiaki gave him.
or just for anybody else for that matter.
Yeah. The other conversations that he's had.
Yeah. So like I don't.
And furthermore, I just don't like. I don't like how Hope's Peak is now like a hellhole.
Yeah, Hope's Peak is like absolute shit now. Like
I
I
don't
don't-
appreciate that personally.
because I thought that like there was definitely shady stuff going on, but like I thought overall they were at least like they were fine at least.
Well, then again, the guy who was a major dick was a mole, but I don't know why he went out of his way to be a fucking dick like that.
No, but they're implied to be spying on it because Hope's Peak is a hellhole to begin with.
True, so was he just playing a part or something? Like, what
I
was he
don't know.
trying to accomplish in that conversation?
I don't know, but
But anyway, I don't like how this is all shady and bad, and I don't like how the reserve course like I think it's weird because the main course students, like, let's just look at this class specifically. Like, I can't see any of them being like weird to the reserve course students. Like Chiaki, for example, like she doesn't give a shit. I can't really see all the other ones giving a shit.
yeah,
because
there doesn't seem to be this weird like air of superiority. Other than, like, see, like there isn't the superiority complex. There's an inferiority complex on the end of the like reserve course students.
Exactly, but there really is no divide, and the only people that make the divide are the Hope's Peak workers.
Yeah,
Like the principal, and the reserve course only existed to make Izuru, from what I understand.
Well, yeah, but I think that was the case anyways.
So like, and I guess why they're treated so bad was to encourage the students to want to become Izuru. But like, that's just so stupid. That's like cartoonishly evil.
Yeah, like
That's so stupid.
yeah, I
That's
don't know.
dumb.
So like, I hope that they like expand on this and give it better because like now we're like ranting on something that like we might be better off waiting on because I mean like the Hina thing ended up not being not happening, so like
True, but I don't like the way that Hope's Peak has been corrupted into like this thing.
just like okay, let's be frank here. I'm not saying Hope's Peak needs to be like the pinnacle of all goodness.
No, but the
like,
fact that like they're basically a hellhole of despair.
They're like unabashedly evil basically.
Yes,
like
they're
I don't
basically like
that.
cartoonishly evil now.
Yeah, I don't really care for that, but regardless, we've been almost going as long as the episode itself with our rants.
Yes.
So we should probably cut it off here.
Probably.
So we will thank you guys all for watching if you did or listening to us rant and rave about this.
Yes.
Let us know what you think.
Yes.
Because we'd be interested to hear your 2 cents on this.
Yes.
Anyways, for now we're gonna thank you guys all for watching or listening, as the case may be, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.
Bye.